Hey guys, I just got this in. I'd ordered a spare one, so I thought I'd do a quick video on this. This is a Kohler flush valve assembly. This is the body of the flush valve for lowboy toilets for Kohler. This is mainly for like the San Rafaels, the Rialtos, Cabernet, the Pillow Talk I think uses this one, and some of the Rochelles use this. Now I put this, if you guys remember, I have one of these already, and I converted my pink Rochelle from this assembly to just a 1B1 fill valve and put this flush valve assembly in there, and it worked just fine. A lot of the newer Rochelles, I think from the mid 80s and up, they already had this in it. This is what they call the water guard. So I'm going to show you a little bit about this because there's two different styles. This one is universal, and I got this online. It was right at 30 bucks. It came with the instructions because there's two types here, but this one works on both. As you can see, this one here has lugs on it. Little triangular pieces. Now some of them have, that's for the triangular hole. I think the Rialtos have that as well. And I think my Cabernet, if I'm not mistaken, it has a triangular hole where this flush valve would go. So it wouldn't have the lugs. It has these little plastic triangular shapes on the bottom. What you do then is you'd push the valve, you'd line the triangles up with the triangular hole in the toilet, and then you'd press down and then twist it to lock it in place. This one will work on both of those types. This one works on that type with the star lugs and with the brass lugs. This is universal. It came with two gaskets. That's why the base is a little bit wider here. So it's designed to work on both styles, either the round hole or the triangle hole. It has two different gaskets. Let's see the kits here. Yeah, here's the rest of it. It comes with all this. So if you order this online, it comes with all of it. Let's see here. This is the flapper valve. And I'll show you just in a minute why this has to be a special flapper. That's the Kohler flapper, and then there's the lug nuts, and then the other gasket is in here. Now this gasket, the thicker one, the bigger one, you can see there's two different ones here. This one would be for a round hole. This one's for the triangular hole, because as you see, putting it on the bottom again, doing this one-handed. But you get the idea. Well, it's hard to get this on here with one hand, but that one is for the triangular hole. So it literally covers the whole bottom of the flush valve. That's for the triangular hole. You would just still have to use your lugs and your brass lugs and line them up with the holes and then turn it in and then screw them down in place. If you got a round hole toilet with a round hole, like the Rochelle, then you would just use the smaller standard gasket, tank to bowl gasket here, it's just like a tank to bowl gasket, guys. It really ain't no different. It's very similar. And you'd use the smaller gasket and then put your lugs on there and tighten them down. It comes with the Kohler flapper valve. Now this flapper is very important because, as you can see, it's specially designed for this style of a flush valve. Here is your ordinary two-piece toilet flapper. They look the same, don't they? They are not anywhere close to that. For one, this one has a flat bottom with styrofoam inside it. And for two, let me set this aside here real quick. You can see that the ears are different. These are spread further apart than these are. Okay, and it's got a little bit more space here. There's no way this would ever work on that. Can you see why? Yeah, you might be able to get one hole in, but one is not going to. And if you try to force it on there, this is going to be out of shape and it's going to be stuck. Let's see if I can make it fit on there, maybe. Give you guys a quick idea why it won't work. There, it's on there. But, yeah, look at that. So now you see why you cannot use a regular flapper, and it won't look how far away from the hole even if you press it down. So because these ears are closer together, so you cannot use that on there. So you have to use this Kohler style flapper here that's made for this flush valve. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of this. This one's universal, so it fits almost all the Kohler. And of course, as you saw, I also used this style flush valve on my Case 1000, and of course I did it on my Rochelle when I took the assembly out. I'm getting ready to put this one back in the pink toilet though. The pink toilet's out, and it's over here, buried right now at the moment, because I got some more glue ordered for that. I'm going to fix it up some more and redo the silicone on it, but I'm going to put the original fill valve back in. I only put a 1B1 and put this in there as an experiment, just to see, and you can do it. There was nothing wrong with this valve, so it's going back in there. One thing I want to show you guys real quick, when you ever have one of these that sticks, this ball doesn't want to seat back in place, On my white Rochelle, I noticed this little sleeve is missing from the valve, from the flush valve body. There's a little plastic sleeve inside here in this guide. It's like a guide. Mine was missing on that other one. That's why that ball was flopping around and not always wanting to seat back in the hole after it flushed. It would sometimes want to stick open because it was causing the the float ball to go sideways and would catch, and it wouldn't seal on the hole. That guide has to be there. And my white Rochelle, that's missing. So I'm going to have to figure something out with that. I got another old valve over there that was in one of them other toilets I got. So I might take one off there and put it on there. But so that's it. That's the overview, guys. Just thought I would show you the Kohler flush valve assembly, and I got it with the box. It comes with the instructions. If you guys should have any questions, you know, you'll have instructions with it. And there's the float assembly, the newer style water guard. That's what the San Rafaels, Rialtos, and all that use nowadays. Well, the newer ones, they don't make them anymore, of course. But there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching.